I'm always surprised that this works. Okay, so listen, it's gonna be a quick live. I am gonna do my YouTube um, channel eventually, and I have recorded some reaction videos, and I will be editing them eventually. But this live is very quickly about I didn't know I had low self-esteem. And I put Black girls be wary because I think it's a trap that a lot of us fall into, and there's a lot of reasons for it. White supremacy, media, um, not seeing ourselves represented in magazines, not seeing ourselves represented as feminine, and okay. Um, Also, love that every now and then when I do these lives, I'll just have one person come in and look for like 5 seconds and then just dip. And you know what? I respect that. Um, I like the quiet of talking to myself. Don't worry about the background. Okay, I'm working on it. I plan on putting up a green screen and or decorations. It's coming. I understand that this is now the third live that I'm doing, and none of those things are up. More importantly, let's get back to it. So I didn't know I had low self esteem um, until I started therapy, and a lot of people don't do it, and uh, I would encourage people to do it because it's so much easier to see other people's um, issues than your own, right? So I'd be like, man, the world needs therapy, especially after 9/11 too, but COVID and being isolated and inside and stuck with people that maybe you didn't want to be stuck with. On the other end, if you're not isolated, but I um, I did it because I felt like there were areas in my life that were becoming at my big age of early 30s, becoming repetitive. And I was starting to feel like something is going on. I'm a whole doctor. I have my own place. I have my own car. I pay all my bill on time. I have all these things, and so I had built up my let's say my idea of myself and who I think I am, um, based on my accomplishments. And it took decades to get to where I am, to be this accomplished. However, what I didn't realize is that I had low self esteem when it came to being a woman. And when it came to being an attractive woman, someone who was worthy of things, and not just attractive women are worthy of things. I think all women can be attractive, and all women, especially if you're good and you are a kind person. And if it's not kind, not just nice. There's a lot of nice people that aren't kind, but kind. Um, that you're worthy. And to be honest, we're all born worthy. Um, I am a very big believer. I'm learning in the nurturing philosophy. I think nature is a part of it too, obviously, but I believe that anyone can learn anything. Even my circumstances to accomplish as much as I have, a lot of the odds were against me. And if you took a population of girls that had um, childhoods that I did, and to see where they are, you know, to be a doctor before the age of 30, practicing fully is not common or easy or, um, you know, without a lot of self sacrifice. And the reason I was able to just zoom right through undergrad, medical school, residency, um, working full time, then doing travel during a pandemic, during like a very terrible disease, is because I was very used to self sacrificing. And why do I feel like if there's struggle to be had, I was the one who can do it? Because I didn't think I was worthy of rest and, comfort, um, and generosity. I thought I just had to give, give, give. And if I wasn't giving, then I wasn't loved. If I wasn't giving, then I wasn't going to receive anything. And I do think that the more you give, the more you will receive. But even when I would receive things, I would feel guilty about it. And because I had built up my whole identity as some sad struggle person. And the second half of this title is that a lot of Black women feel similarly. I have a lot of young, professional Black women are the fastest growing demographic. I actually think um, we might start beating out white men as a proportion of the demographic of white men and the proportion of white men who are educated and professional, especially at a younger age. I actually think Black women have beaten them out. I'll find some studies for another longer video, but Black women have been so self-sacrificing, so strong and independent. But what I've been seeing, unfortunately, is a lot of suicides and suicide attempts and suicide ideations. And I think that is because if you believe that all of life is for you to struggle and just give, 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 give away until there's nothing left of you, I can see how that can, really, really, just bring you down and people get into these deep, dark holes. So that's all I had to say on that is I had to climb myself out of the hole of I'm just going to choose struggle. I was choosing it, a lot of it. I was choosing it because I didn't think I deserved rest and softness and vulnerability because I was the strong one and the smart one and the capable one and all these, but capable only in certain things, right? Because while the rest of my life was falling apart, I didn't feel very capable in that, in relationships, in managing my home and my house, my social life. Nope. So just I say this. Listen, I think about these things all the time, and I'm like, I'm going to make a video, and I don't write anything down. And I'm like, I'm just gonna do a live. Eventually, I just get to this point where I'm like, I'm gonna just do a live real quick. So I'm gonna do a longer video. But the big points I want everyone to take away, Black women especially, is that rest, rest. Okay, quit. If in your soul, so many people. I'm such a big proponent. Component, proponent. I want everyone to lead into this great resignation. If you're at a job that you hate, quit. Quit, rest. Sometimes all you need is rest and some perspective. And then you realize, actually, I do enjoy this job. But I think we've been on a grind. We've been on a decades long grind fueled by end stage capitalism and media and like I said, cultural things and ethnic things, et cetera, et cetera. But we've been on a grind and we've made our identity something that I think is exhausting us. And if it doesn't apply to you, great, continue living. But if you feel like in the dark hours, in the quiet times, or if you feel like you can't be by yourself, because there's a lot of people that fill their lives with distractions, and to even sit by themselves in a car for too long is too much. But if you feel like can't be by yourself, you don't think about whether or not you really truly are loving yourself at the moment. Not that you don't love yourself, but maybe something deep inside you is telling you this is not what would make you happy. And rest, rest, Black woman, rest, rest. Embrace your softness, embrace your vulnerability. Let people fail. It's a big thing. Let them fail, okay? Don't mammy for nobody. Don't cape for nobody. Rest, get your perspective. And then if you really truly feel your heart goes that way, then act on it. But um, just be mindful of that. Anywho, that's 10 minutes. I thought this was gonna be 5, so I'm done. Uh, I am going out into the world to get some things that I literally waited till the last second. I'm like, I have to get it by today. And now there's traffic. It's like 6 o'clock and everybody's out of work. That's fine. The stores are going to be busy, but I'm ready. I'm ready to just take it a second at a time. Rest. Okay. All right. On another stream. Bye bye. See you next time.